Adele Laurie Blue Adkins, known mononymously as Adele, is an English singer-songwriter. Regarded as a British icon, she is known for her mezzo-soprano vocals and sentimental songwriting. Her accolades include 16 Grammy Awards, 12 Brit Awards, an Academy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, and a Golden Globe Award. Early life and education. Adele Laurie Blue Adkins was born on May 5, 1988 in Tottenham, London, to an English mother, Penny Adkins, and a Welsh father, Mark Evans. After Evans left when Adele was 2, she was brought up by her mother. She began singing at age 4 and asserts that she became obsessed with voices. In 1997, 9-year-old Adele and her mother, who by then had found work as a furniture maker and an adult learning activities organizer, relocated to Brighton on the south coast of England. In 1999, Adele and her mother moved back to London, first to Brixton, then to the neighboring district of West Norwood in South London, which is the subject of her first song, Hometown Glory. Adele spent much of her youth in Brockwell Park, where she would play the guitar and sing to friends, which she recalled in her 2015 song, Million Years Ago. She stated, "It has quite monumental moments of my life that I've spent there, and I drove past it in 2015, and I just literally burst into tears. I really missed it." Adele graduated from the Brit School for Performing Arts and Technology in Croydon in May 2006, where she was a classmate of Leona Lewis and Jessie J. Adele credits the school with nurturing her talent, even though, at the time, she was more interested in going into artists and repertoire and hoped to launch other people's careers. Personal life. In 2011, Adele began a relationship with charity entrepreneur Simon Konecki. Their son was born in 2012. On the topic of becoming a parent, Adele said she felt like I was truly living. I had a purpose where before I didn't. Adele and Konecki brought a privacy case against a UK-based photo agency that published intrusive paparazzi images of their son taken during family outings in 2013. Lawyers working on their behalf accepted damages from the company in July 2014. Adele has also opened up about suffering from postnatal depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. In 2017, tabloids rumored that Adele and Konecki had secretly married, but in a 2021 interview, she revealed they married in 2018 and separated the same year. Adele became a stay-at-home mother and filed for divorce in 2019. In 2021, she entered into a relationship with American sports agent Rich Paul. Adele has been a feminist and supports the LGBT community, dedicating her show to the victims of the Orlando mass shooting in 2016. She became an ordained minister to officiate at the comedian Alan Carr and Paul Drayton's wedding in 2018. In 2023, she revealed she had suffered from borderline alcoholism since her 20s. Career. For months after graduation, Adele published 2 songs on the 4th issue of the online arts publication platforms magazine.com. She had recorded a 3-song demo for a class project and given it to a friend. The friend posted the demo on MySpace, where it became very successful and led to a phone call from Richard Russell, director of the music label XL Recordings. She doubted if the offer was real because the only record company she knew was Virgin Records, and she took a friend with her to the meeting. Around this time, Adele collaborated with Rixta on Be Divine, a song described as an electronic club-ready track. Nick Huggett at XL recommended Adele to manager Jonathan Dickens at September Management, and in June 2006, Dickens became her official representative. September was managing Jamie T at the time, and this proved a major draw for Adele, a big fan of the British singer-songwriter. Huggett then signed Adele to XL in September 2006. Adele provided vocals for Jack Peñate's song, My Yvonne, for his debut album, and it was during this session she first met producer Jim Abbas, who would go on to produce both the majority of her debut album, 19, and tracks on 21. In 2007, Adele made her television debut with Daydreamer on BBC's Later, followed by her breakthrough song, Hometown Glory, in October 2007. In 2008, Adele became the headliner and received the first Brit Awards Critics' Choice Award. She was named the #1 predicted breakthrough act in the BBC Sound of 2008 poll. Adele's debut album, 19, entered the UK charts at #1 and was nominated for a 2008 Mercury Prize Award. She signed a deal with Columbia Records and XL Recordings for her US tour, and her album 19 was released in June. Adele canceled her 2008 US tour dates due to an early life crisis and a dislike of flying and homesickness. She was booked as a musical guest on NBC's Saturday Night Live in October 2008, performing Chasing Pavements and Cold Shoulder. The album, 19, reached number 11 on the Billboard 200 and sold 2.2 million copies worldwide. Adele won the Grammy Awards for Best New Artist and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance for Chasing Pavements in February 2009. In 2010, she received a Grammy nomination for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance for Hometown Glory. Adele released her second studio album, 21, in January 2011, inspired by her breakup with her former partner. The album features classic and contemporary country and roots music, topped in 30 countries. Adele created the alter ego, Sasha Carter, to deal with onstage anxiety. Adele's album 21, released in 2011, became the biggest-selling album of the 21st century in the UK, surpassing Amy Winehouse's Back to Black. The album sold over 3.4 million copies in the UK, becoming the biggest-selling album of the 21st century. Adele's album, 21, also held the #1 position on the Billboard 200 concurrently with 3 #1 singles. To promote the album, Adele embarked on the Adele Live tour, which sold out its North American leg. In October 2011, Adele was forced to cancel 2 tours due to a vocal cord hemorrhage. In November 2011, she underwent laser microsurgery on her vocal cords to remove a benign polyp. A recording of her tour, Live at the Royal Albert Hall, was released, debuting at #1 in the US with 96,000 copies sold. Adele won 3 awards at the 2011 American Music Awards, becoming the second female artist in Grammy history to win that many awards in a single night. The album reached #1 for the 21st non-consecutive week in the UK and has sold over 4.5 million copies in the UK. On July 16, 2024, Adele revealed in an interview that she would be taking an indefinite break from music following the end of her residency, with no plans for a new album at that time. Enjoy watching this video and hit the